Good afternoon, students of 10th standard. Today I am going to teach you history subject, and the first lesson is historiography, development in the West. Here the West meaning is the countries belonging to the Europe, especially the France and the Germany. Now what is historiography? The study of the writings of history, of written histories. Now here we will study tradition of historiography, modern historiography, development of scientific perspectives in Europe, and historiography. Now history means, I'll tell you in short, his story. His story means belongs to the ancient people or to our ancestral. This history, it is a subject to know our ancestral, how they lived, where they lived, what they did, what happened, and all the WH questions. It has to be studied and it has to be passed on to our next generation. Now, historical researches, writing and studies are carried out with an objectives of understanding the chronological of the past event and their interconnection. This is a continuous process. Now, this history has objectives of writing why it should be written. It has its own importance. Now the first one I'll tell you, to put the past event in a chronological order and analyze it. Second, to verify the authenticity of the collected documents. Third, to ascertain the truth. Ascertain the truth means to find out whether it was happening or took place in the past or no. Yes? Now, in the second paragraph, it is said, in the physical and natural sciences, the empirical method, laboratory method of experiment and observation is used to verify the available knowledge. This method allows formulating laws that remains true irrespective of the time and space. Those laws can be tested and proved repeatedly. Yes. Now who does this research work to find out of our past? The scientists. They are known as the archaeology. Archaeology or the archaeologist. Now this archaeologist or the meaning of archaeology. The meaning of archaeology is the study of human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites and analysis of artifact and other physical remains. That means they tell us about the remains of the past. Now go to the third para. In historical research, it may not be possible to use the method of laboratory experiment and observation. It is obvious and clear that in laboratory we can't do much of the researches, but some of the researches we can find it out. From which period it had took place through carbon testing. This is so because we were not present in the historical period and space and the historical event cannot be recreated. Also in history, it is not possible to formulate laws that remains true irrespective of the time and space. To begin, we need an expert who knows the language and script of the historical document in order to read it and understand its meaning. Also, the experts can examine or they can authentically have the documents by using criteria such as lettering style, author style of writing, manufacturing dates, and type of paper, stamps of authority, etc. Such a document is further scrutinized by a historian with the help of relevant historical reference. Okay, next time I will teach you in detail.